My name is Marie. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Helsinki, Finland. I'm an artist, a creative, and too many other things. And I hit the wall. The reason why I want to make this video is because I feel like being a millennial has so much pressure of its own. There's so much influences all the time, and additionally, you're supposed to grow up to become an adult with a career, know who you are, know what you want, and all these kind of things. And that just sums up very easily into something that, well, leads to you eventually hitting the wall. I think it's a taboo to talk about this, and I think it's important that we do, because there's so much people in my age struggling, and I think they're not really allowing themselves to be appreciating of everything that they've achieved. I think it's really hard to remember what you already have created for yourself. It's really easy to just, I don't know, you get something and you're like, okay, that's nothing, or like you don't even think about it too much. You just go to the next thing, you know? I'm only talking of my own experience, of course. It's been really hard, and it's even harder for me to accept that, like, the things that you're feeling, that they are, enough hard for me. At least I'm really good at comparing myself to others, and thus also I would think that, what have I done? I haven't done anything, and I don't have any reason to, be this tired or not achieve something more. It feels like, although I know, like, when I count up all my side hustles and the projects that I want to do, and, everything, the relationships I want to have and sustain, and my own relationship with myself, all these kind of things, I know it's a lot, and like my friends have been warning me for a long time, and for me it just feels like it's me, if anybody, who's supposed to keep it all together, because I'm super privileged. I live in the most secure country in the world. It feels like it's too easy, and I have to make it, it's not like I actively think like I have to make it harder for myself, but I really feel like I felt proud about working 4 to 5 jobs. I've just felt like, yeah, I'm hustling it, I'm doing it. But in the long run, it doesn't work. Like, your mind, at least for me, I can't. And it's okay. Like, somebody else can be doing, I don't know, 12 jobs and a divorce and their mother dying or whatever. But this situation where I am at the moment is overpowering for me. And that is how I feel, and then I have to change that. And I am, I have the right to feel that way. Although I have these privileges, it is okay for me to feel tired, like I've had it. And also, like, the hard part is that every single thing I do, I enjoy doing. And then when you're like doing, I don't know, 4 things that you're passionate about, you're like, okay, I get to do these things. Like, I don't want to cut down on any of them. That's how I justify for myself to, like, that I have to, take all this struggle because I get to do what I want to do. There is a good creative energy in a part of that hustle and struggle, but when it gets overpowering, then it's not, a good creative process anymore, because it's draining so much that you basically don't want to do anything else and just sleep and sleep, and eventually comes ideas of dying. And like, that's when I woke up quite literally, because I started to have these mornings when I just felt like I wanna, or not like I want to, but how easy would it be to just not be? And that was really scary for me, because I've had those kind of thoughts when I was really bullied in school, when I was, I don't know, 13, 12-ish. And I'm definitely not that kind of a person. Like, you can ask anyone, I'm always like a smiley, happy person, and I want to be a good energy around people, and I think I succeed in that, or that's what my friends are telling me, and that's what I am for them. And that's yet another pressure for me, because I want to be that, but when I can't be that, I just cut all my connections to my friends, because I don't feel like I can give anything to them. And I know they would be telling me in this moment that it's their time to give back to me, and I'm like, I can't, because self-love, lack of self-love, whoa, big topic. I used to think that when everything went wrong, that was what I was worthy of, and it was just my way of coping with things going wrong. And it's definitely not the right way, because that also taught me to think that if something went really well, I was never happy about it. I was just waiting for something to come up so that wouldn't happen, because if that happened, and oftentimes it would, that something that I was given was taken away from me, it was just easier to, I don't know, I guess I fell from somewhere lower instead of being like on a happy high, and then I would need to meet this. I don't know if you believe in like manifesting and universe and all these kind of things, but basically I've been believing in those kind of things since I was like 12 or something. And well, personally, I would think that, okay, I manifested for myself for this thing to go wrong, and then I would get like extra guilt feelings of going around and thinking like it's gonna go to hell, and eventually it would. I don't know why. Was it me manifesting, or was it just just happened, like nothing personal, like, can't say. But anyways, my approach to that was self-pity and not doing anything about it when I could have done something about it. I've been learning this summer to become angry, because I'm never angry. Anger has always been a really negative thing, and like something I felt that is not necessary, that it just takes energy. But some percentage of anger is actually really good, because it's gonna make you do something about something that you're not happy with, instead of feeling like self-pity and, oh my god, I'm not worthy of this, or blah blah blah. I'm learning to feel like, damn, like, it doesn't feel good, and like, get a little angry. Like, I know you might be laughing, but for me it's a really hard thing to feel like angry about misjustice or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm learning to be like, to react, to those kind of situations instead of being passive. Yeah. Um, what I basically want to say is it's okay to be tired, and it's okay to feel whatever privilege you might have, that you can still feel tired and you can still feel like overbooked. You can still hit the wall. Like, you don't need to, or you shouldn't be comparing yourself to others. That's quite obvious, but it's more easily said than done. Like, you have all these friends that are working so hard, and it's really easy to forget that you're working hard as well. Like, I'm a hard-working woman, like, ask anybody. But it's really hard for me to realize that myself. Yeah. I guess I just wanted to be someone that you could, I don't know, if you have similar experiences, that you could feel like someone else has, had that as well. And it's always easier. Like, I have friends that I can talk to. I sure do, like, a lot. Wonderful, wonderful friends, and I love them all. But it's also very hard to talk to your friends sometimes, because it's really hard to be weak. Although I know that my best friends have seen me in like situations, but it's really hard to admit that you're so easily shattered. Life is so fragile. And it's so easy to feel so down. And it's incredible how down you can feel. And it's also incredible how wrong that is. How wrong you are when you're telling yourself that you're not worthy, that you're nothing, like you can't accomplish anything. Or I haven't felt like I can't accomplish anything. I've just felt like, and somebody else can do that, and like me, I am not special. Like, what would I have to bring to the table that somebody else wouldn't? And that's just bullshit. Like, if I'm gonna go around and think like that, what's the point in building a career to become a performing artist? There's no point, because if I would go around and think like, Beyonce already did that, like, is there any point then, Like, sure, someone can always, someone can do your task, basically, in any job. Someone can do that. But no one can be you, and no one can bring what you can bring. And it's really personal what you can bring. For me, I know that my strengths are being positive and happy and really care about people and really, really, really want everybody to feel good. And that's something I personally bring to my working environment. It's a good one. You can also be that kind of positive energy. I'm not taking it for only me, but that's what I do. And I believe when I do that, I'm doing my job, and that job is important. And I am a good friend. I am a good daughter. I have so much to be grateful for. I truly am grateful every day. And as I said, being so grateful can be also hard, because you feel like you don't you're not, allowed to feel bad because you've been given so much. But they don't go hand in hand. If you're a good person, you're thankful, and you're doing your best, but you're still tired, and you're completely allowed to, and not like just allowed to, it's your fucking, humane right, to feel all the feelings in the world. Sometimes you're really down and you're really sad. It's life. Yeah. It's just basically what I wanted to say. I would like to inspire you to do your own I Hit the Wall video. It's just an idea I had. I don't know if anybody's gonna do that, but it would be fun. Or not fun, because it fucking sucks if somebody is in the same bloody situation as I am. But I think we need more content out there. We are millennials in this pressured time, and we need to support each other, to back each other up, because we are the future and we're gonna build the future and it's gonna be amazing. So let's stand together, let's feel really bad together, and also let's feel really amazing together. And yeah, I guess follow me on Instagram, because I'm really active there. Like, my newsfeed is just gonna be like pretty me in interesting situations, but my Insta story is where I'm really opening up about my life in general. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, marie.noel. I'll write it somewhere there. And also remember to subscribe to my channel, because you never know, I might put up some content some beautiful day. I'm not like trying to be a YouTuber. I'm just creating the content that I feel like I want to, and I feel like there needs to be, or whatever. All right, take care of yourselves, and that's all. That's really all. Love yourself. Mwah.